Okay, hello, this is Chris here. We are back on Five Freddy's week. So the day I was recording these stuff, we were left with this video right here, Game Theory, Five Freddy's, the clue that solved Five Freddy's. About Chica's beak that took a year to go with, and said that Scott was actually trying to lead them to there with messages. Pretty surprising. Let's continue.
Clue to the meaning of the entire series, and yet here it was from the creator's mouth. And that is when it started to click. Fnaf 2's shiny new animatronics. What are they called? Toy animatronics. And that's not just...
You know what's even weirder? The beak's below missing. What about missing children back in the first game? I think that, I don't know, but whoa. That's what I'm thinking.
It's a cute name the community came up with, like Freddles. It's right
Freddles.
there in the custom night menu.
Freddles. Freddles is actually in the Five Freddy's World game. Don't know, if you don't know about it, I'm not spoiling it. You gotta actually play the game or watch somebody do it, but not me. Go check out some other. Actually, don't, please stay here, or I'll be all alone. Let's just continue.
It's canon. That's a strange name for a bunch of robots, right? Unless it's meant to be taken literally, and then they're all just a bunch of oh my god. What if
Toy my god?
Toys, and this is all just a dream scenario inspired by these little guys? Well, let's keep going with this
my
toy
god.
clue. I mean, obviously, the toy animatronics are shiny, plastic-looking fake, just like a small plastic action figure would be. But it explains a bigger question about Fnaf 2, the look and design of Mangle. I mean, seriously, the story we're told to believe in this game is pretty absurd. That kids just rip it apart and put it back together again, and so the employees just leave it as a mangled collection of parts for small children to play with. What parent would ever be comfortable letting little Timmy touch that thing? Oh, and here's a cute thing for you to play with. Oh my gosh, who could have seen that coming? But if we assume Fnaf 2 is in the mind of a child who has seen all these toys, Mangle makes a whole lot more sense. He's just a dismantled toy. Think about Sid from Toy Story, who fuses various toys together to create hideous abominations. This explains Mangle's two heads. I don't care how much you redesign Foxy, no one planned him to have two heads. In fact, note that Mangle appears in a girl's room. An insignificant detail? I don't think so. The Chica Beak shows that this girl's toys fall apart, just like Mangle, the tear-apart, put-back together toy. And toys explain Fnaf 1, too. The crying child of Fnaf 4 has 4 plushies in his room. The crew from Fnaf 1, plushies, as in soft, stuffed animals. What are the original 4 animatronics made out of? Soft materials, fur and fabric, not plastic like toys. So much so that the one thing that we hear about them throughout the series is that these old animatronics collect odors and never get washed, just like an overused and overloved stuffed animal. But
oh my gosh. Oh, and you see the Foxy one, why Foxy doesn't have a head? You know, in Five Freddy's 4 where that guy just scares the kid with a Foxy head on? Maybe that's where the head came from.
Parallels don't stop there. Why is Foxy out of order in Fnaf 1? Well, the plushie he's based on is missing its head. How about Foxy's jump scare popping?
Whenever I say something, why is he just copying
abruptly from behind a wall?
Oh yeah.
Similar to the way the brother scares the crying child.
That's what I said. Actually, how could that head fit on Foxy? I don't know. Maybe he just stretched it out. Gonna have to shrink that and soak it a lot.
Throughout Fnaf 4, in his Foxy mask, no less. And how's Golden Freddy fit into this? Well, in the hidden Fnaf 4 Easter egg we see on the
stop
TV
scaring me
that
with those lights in his eyeballs. It's
the
just
Golden Fredbear alongside the core 4 of Foxy, Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. That's your cast from the first game. The dream of Fnaf 1 was inspired by this show and the plushies, hence it not containing any of the other animatronics. Even the fact that the child doesn't have a Golden Freddy plush, and that instead he has his imaginary friend, a psychic friend, Fredbear, who appears and disappears at will directly references Golden Freddy's ghostly behavior in FNAF 1 and 2. In fact, every game, design detail, and animatronic can be explained under this theory. The recurring elements of the phone and the fan right there from some of his favorite toys. The fact that no one in their...
You know when the guy back in Five Freddy's 3, he had problems because he didn't have good air conditioning. It was the ventilation. Why did he have a fan? Oh! The fan probably got KO'd or just quit the job.
Right mind would work in a place like this? Dream, firing an employee for something like odor? It's a child's imagination of what employment is like. How about the weird metaphysical hoops that you have to jump through to access FNAF 3's minigames?
Yeah.
Well, dreams have weird rules where dialing codes into cinder blocks makes perfect sense. FNAF 3's Springtrap is directly inspired.
And they always use a okay. Oh, and that Springtrap model is like... That Springtrap model is... That Springtrap model is the model that it has the most graphics out of any model. Go down below his head, you can see it looks so good with the graphics. Just like what was it? Star Wars Battlefront for like the PS4 and stuff. Really good graphics, so it looks real. And so and look at the crying child. Not good graphics, doesn't look real. Differences of graphics. Now, I'm not a teacher teaching stuff, so let's just get back to this. Now,
by the girl and her golden body finger puppet that pinches and traps her finger. The idea that the animatronics stuff you into suits comes from this girl spreading the urban legend that if you die, they hide your body and never tell. The naked endoskeletons come from his time trapped in the supply room. Balloon Boy is the dream version of this kid, excited to go to the birthday party.
Yeah.
They even have a single balloon each. Even the oddballs of Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie fit under this theory. They're the product of the crying child being freaked out by the shadows that Golden Freddy and Bonnie cast onto the wall.
Oh my
God. And while we're on the subject of...
That makes sense. My mind is being blown. And we still got... this is more likely going to be Five Freddy's search month. Because that other video, the It's No Dream video, which is the first one up next from the autoplay, is 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 9 seconds, and 0 milliseconds long. Man. Let's continue.
Shadow's dream theory even rolls up the purple guy. Let's pull in Scott's second clue. What is seen in shadows is easily misunderstood in the mind of a child. Yes, he could be referencing the shadow animatronics, which are literal shadows. But what he's more likely referencing is purple guy helping a fellow employee put on the yellow suit. They're in a dark, shadowy room, and what the kid sees, or what he thinks he sees, is someone getting violently stuffed into a suit when it's just a mascot putting on its head. Think about how dramatic it'd be if you were a kid and you were at Disneyland and then saw Mickey Mouse suddenly take off its head. It would blow your mind. But we all know that there's no murder happening. It's just employees going about the daily grind. In fact, that's why Purple Guy is purple. In the Atari-style games, shadows are represented not with black, but with purple, as indicated by the shadows cast by the animatronics on stage. That's why Shadow Freddy, Shadow Bonnie, and even the innocent employee...
So Purple Guy could be in one of them. He's in Springtrap. I not just that the gaming theorists are just like making lots of figuring out lots of secrets. I don't want to tell everybody this. We'll keep it secret. Okay.
The shadowy purple guy
needs to be secret. Let's continue.
Color. Still skeptical? So was I. Sure, it answers a lot, smooths out the timeline, but there was still one piece of the puzzle that was missing. One thing that was nagging me. It still felt like
What's
a convenient
nagging you?
explanation, but not an intentional one. Not something that Scott had planned for the series. All I needed was just that one detail that made everything fit together. But then, while writing this script, it finally dawned on me. The nail in the coffin. The one piece of evidence that no one can deny and that, to my knowledge, no one has talked about in the months of theorizing. The detail that convinced me this theory has to be true. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Listen to the sound that you hear at the end of every night of the first 3 games.
Yep. Okay, it's Fnaf 2.
Grandfather clock, chiming the same song every time. Why would the end of my shift in an office be signaled by a grandfather clock chime?
What?
It wouldn't, unless I was asleep, dreaming in my house with a grandfather clock right outside my room, just like the layout of the crying child's house we see in the Fnaf games. 6 o'clock a.m., time to get up. But now let's look at Fnaf 4.
Yeah.
How does each night end there? A beeping alarm clock.
That's not.
Why? Because we're no longer in the crying child's house.
Oh.
We're in a hospital, trying to recover from being bitten. Hence the pills, IV, and flower Easter eggs.
Yep.
No hospital has a grandfather clock, but they're all
Makes
equipped
no
with a generic
sense.
digital alarm clock.
Ah.
This, to me, was the missing link. The piece of evidence that took this theory
Yep.
from convenient explanation for a lot of the game's weirdness to definitive proof that this is what Scott intended. My heart is racing right now. I'm so excited about sharing this with you. It feels like finding the Rosetta Stone, the one detail that unlocks everything else in this huge mystery we've been trying to solve. But at the same time, it's bittersweet, right? Remember what I said at the beginning of the episode?
No, I don't even know how Scott Cawthon can do this stuff. It's just crazy.
It sounds like a cop-out, right? Like a lazy storytelling cliche. How many of you agreed with that? If you're honest with yourself,
Yeah.
I bet a lot of you. You'll notice across my videos, I don't cover dream and coma theories very often for exactly that reason. They're too easy, too flexible. Because it's all a dream, weird stuff can be written off. Logical errors overlooked simply because it's not actually real. In the theory world, they're OP. They're hard to argue against and can be molded to fit any random collection of details. And for a game like
Science can't even do it, and I love science, and science can't even break it. Wish science could KO it.
of hours combing through all the details, making and remaking timelines, bending over backwards to make every last piece of information fit.
Yeah, I'll try not to stop. I'll try to not say yep. Oh god dang it, I said it again. Let's just get into this.
Together across the 4 games, it was just a dream reveal. It validates all of that work. It says that none of it really mattered since none of it really happened. And Scott knows this. Let's look at a quote from Scott in his update on Steam.
Of course he does.
He's the frickin' for Fnaf 4.
He's the frickin'
the story remains completely hidden.
Because he's the frickin' creator.
Most people assume that I filled the game.
He's the god of the game he made.
With random Easter eggs this time. I didn't. What's in the box? It's the pieces put together. But the bigger question is, would the community accept it that way? The fact that the pieces have remained elusive this time strikes me as incredible and special. A fitting conclusion in some ways, and because of that, I've decided that maybe some things are best left forgotten forever, end quote. To me, the key phrase here is, would the community accept it that way? He knows that it's all a dream explanation would fail to live up to our astronomical expectations. It's underwhelming. What about the puppet? What about the oddly specific detail of the paychecks? How about Scott confirming on Steam that my FNAF 2 theory was almost 100% correct? It's this will the community accept it quote that makes me think Scott intended the dream theory to be official, but also understands that ever revealing it would be a huge mistake. Hence, keeping it locked in the box. I mean, you can already see it in the comment threads discussing earlier.
Yeah, don't do it. It's like there's a secret crystal, and then you're revealing it saying it's just magical poop. People get mad. Oh, I didn't notice the time. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys and gals. Please leave a like down below and subscribe. This video is way too long. Goodbye!